Vince Russo was recently defending himself from the Nature Boy, Ric Flair, but today he's going up against a whole new oppositional opponent in Sami Zayn. Welcome back to Fog Wrestling, and yeah, former WWE writer criticised Sami Zayn for looking like a slob. And to be honest, can you even disagree? If I've always thought this about Sami Zayn now, this is pretty much what Russo will go on to say, but we'll get into the quotes in a wee minute. It's like Sami Zayn used to, have like the groomed beard, right, and the short hair, and he used to wear like the wee cap. And for the most part, I think he looked presentable. I'm not going to sit here and lie and pretend that Sami Zayn looked like The Rock, or he looked like the immortal Hulk Hogan. No, he didn't, but he looked presentable. I don't know what it is, but I would say ever since around about COVID, maybe. Even with his feud against Brock, I don't think he looked bad, but I don't know. Ever since like the Bloodline stuff and Owens, he's just like grew his beard out and his hair's long, and he just looks like a fucking. He looks like a homeless guy. He doesn't look like a guy that looks like he's going to do anything. And if you compare what other people in the company look like Drew McIntyre, CM Punk, Rollins, your other like Roman Reigns, Braun Breaker, these sort of guys who have got some of them have got longish hair and beards, but it's groomed, and it's not someone like who's like supposed to be a monster that's supposed to look like a big bag of shite. This guy just looks like a bag of shite. But this was during Sportskeeda.com Legion of Raw podcast. Former WWE writer Vince Russo discussed the Intercontinental Champion Sami Zayn's segment with Braun Breaker. From the June 17th edition of Raw, Russo said the following about Zayn, and I quote, "Don't put Sami Zayn in the ring with Braun Breaker. Seriously, why would you do that? So everybody at home could just see how much Braun Breaker could kill this guy? My biggest pet peeve with Sami Zayn is, and I say it a lot, bro, you look like a slob. You look like, I don't know, you put your hair under the shower and then, I don't know what. I saw him in NXT when he was short cut with the Irish cap, the nice groomed beard. I like the guy. My biggest problem with this guy is, every time I see him, he looks like a slob." End of quote. And I think, Sami Zayn has done some pretty good work. He can wrestle. He's got the comedic elements to his work as well. He can cut decent promos. And, in the 2020 decade, I think, just like I said, the work with Brock, the work with the Bloodline, he's done some of the better stuff in WWE, but he does look like a jobber. He looks homeless. He looks like he'd be sitting out in the street begging for a few quid. You know what I mean? Now, he was at a Free Palestine thing in Glasgow, and I tell you what, if you walked past him, you'd have thought he was sitting there with a wee cardboard cutout. Oh, any change for wee Sami Zayn sort of thing going on. He does look like a bum, I'm not burying the guy's talent. I'm not burying the guy's credentials and what he can actually do in the ring. Like I said, like I've just said, I think the guy's he's quite all round it. But he does look awful. And presentation goes a long way, and it's like somebody like this just is never gonna be pushed to the top, and I think that's just the reality. And if he shaved the beard and he brought back the short hair, absolutely, I think he could. But like Cody Rhodes, well trimmed, well groomed. So was John Cena. So was Batista. So was Stone Cold Steve Austin. Triple H, Shawn Michaels. Even these guys that have had like longer hair, it didn't look like borderline disgusting. Like Sami Zayn does look like a bum, and his physique as well doesn't do him any favours. Like you look at Randy Orton, great physique, Carlito, etc. Chris Masters, well groomed though. I mean, and not to sound like a homosexual, but Sami Zayn looks like a big bag of shite. The other guys look the part. It's a television, but even look at Chad Gable. Guys well groomed and shit. This guy, not so much. I mean, and you're representing a big multi-billion-dollar company at the end of the day. You're not representing, some throwaway fucking. I heard TNA are hiring. Yeah, well, TNA may be hiring, but I don't think Sami Zayn is going to be going to TNA anytime soon. I think he's going to be staying with WWE, but I don't know. Triple H, he likes to keep everyone happy under the same roof. I doubt he'll be calling out anyone's appearance. I mean, he said the offers are paying. Give me a reason to push you. Well, Sami, give me a reason to shave you.